The DH, number 16, Drew Baker. Batting second, the shortstop, number 23, Brennan Rowe.
Foundation Field, the site for this Thursday night matchup. It's the first repeat opponent of the young GLSCL season for the Hamilton Joes. The Cincinnati Steam come to town tonight. Good evening, everyone. Luke West-Pulley, Sam Newcomb alongside. And Sam, the game rains out yesterday, but 2 nights ago, the Joes continue their hot start after a wild victory in extra innings over the Ohio Marlins.
Yeah, Tuesday night's game was quite the game. We saw ejections from both teams. Both teams were heckling each other back and forth throughout the game, but it was an exciting game, and the Joes came out on top, walk-off fashion off the pass ball. Braden Brew was able to score from third, and like you said, 3-game win streak. The last time they lost was Game 1 against this very team, the Cincinnati Steam.
6-5 the final in that one on Tuesday, and as you mentioned, Sam, the Cincinnati Steam defeated the Joes on opening night. The Joes are undefeated since then. Cincinnati 3-1 on the year, tied with the Joes and the Ohio Bison for first in the South Division in the GLSCL. They are coming off a no-hitter against the Richmond Jazz. It was a 16-3 win 2 nights ago.
Yeah, you don't see many times where a team throws a no-hitter and gives up runs. They struggled giving up walks and a couple errors, and that's why the Jazz were able to score 3 runs. But yeah, like you mentioned, a no-hitter's a no-hitter, and the Steam did that for the first time in franchise history, and now both teams will try to get the win tonight and be atop the GLSCL South standings. And it should be we saw a fun game 1 last week between these two teams. It's going to be a fun series all season long.
Yeah, it was really a great game on opening night between these two rivals. Cincinnati just a little ways down the road. These two teams met south of the Ohio border in Florence, Kentucky at Yall's Ballpark on opening night. Cincinnati Steam took that one by a score of 8-6. And now they will meet for the second time this season tonight. On the mound today for the Hamilton Joes, it's Sam Klein, the Ball State Cardinal out of Bloomington, Indiana, who appeared in 11 games this year for Ball State with a 1-0 record, giving up a batting average of .264 against, 1.70 whip, and a 5.52 ERA.
Yeah, he really had a good outing against the Jazz. Only gave up those 2 hits, 1 earned run, and the Joes are gonna need him pitching well on the bump today. The Joes leading the GLSCO in ERA at 2.75, and the Cincinnati Steam, their pitching is also right there atop the standings.
Sam Klein, 5 1/3 innings pitched this season, a 1.68 ERA, which is third on the team, or fourth on the team rather, among pitchers who pitched more than 4 innings this season. Joe's got 3 guys who are yet to give up an earned run who've pitched that much thus far. So we await the start of inning number 1 here. Leading off for the Steam will be Drew Baker, the freshman out of Danville, Kentucky. Plays his college ball at Wright State. He will make his way over to home plate, and we're almost set to go. He will pause for a moment and step into the righty's batter's box, and now we will get our first pitch of the game here from Sam Klein. This one misses low for a ball.
The Steam, 5 of their batters played in the first game of the season against this very Joes team. Different pitcher, though.
Baker grounds this one up third base side. Donofrio over to first. Bouncer and a nice scoop there from Matt Dietering. He's able to collect it for the first out.
Tyler Thaman, head coach for the Joes, probably held his breath after that one. Had the infielders come a little bit early today for some ground ball practice. 4 errors on the day the other night. And Dietering saved Donofrio from an error to start this one tonight. But a good scoop over there at first.
Yeah, the coaching staff was a little bit frustrated with the defense in the last game against the Marlins. Thought it could have been a little bit better. Could have made that game a little less close. As coming in now is Brennan Rowe, the shortstop. He fouled the first pitch back to the backstop. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss high in the zone. Nice pitch there from Klein. And now behind in the count is Rowe. It's 0-2.
Brennan Rowe swinging a hot bat, 6 for 13 on the season, leads the whole league in RBIs with 9, and also adds a home run to his credit.
0-2 pitch onto the outside corner, got him looking for strike 3. So Sam Klein makes quick work of Brennan Rowe, and he will head back to the dugout just like that, 2 away here in the first.
Sam Klein starting where he left off
Your next batter,
last week against the Jazz,
number
and
20,
tonight
Wagner.
able to get 2 up, 2 down, trying for a 1-2-3 inning to start things here in Hamilton.
First pitch to Tyler Wagner, catches the outside corner for strike 1. Wagner, the official freshman from Northern Kentucky. He will call time and step out. Did not play in 2021. Last year, batted .219, went 7 for 32 with 16 strikeouts, 2 RBI for the Norse. 1-0 pitch is on its way, and that one's in there for a strike. Or rather, it was an 0-1 pitch, so it's 0-2 now. From the windup, 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And that's a quick first inning there. Sam Klein retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Steam. The Joes will get a chance to hit in the bottom of the first when we return. This is Joe's Baseball on YouTube. ADG Services is Hamilton and Fairfield's most trusted painting contractors, offering deck staining, sealing, and waterproofing, as well as drywall texturing and exterior and interior painting, as well as many other services. ADG Services is your way to go for all your painting needs. Visit them at 456 Sims Road in Fairfield or give them a call at 513-295-2767. ADG Services, a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes. All Wealth Federal Credit Union is committed to providing for you. Through convenient online banking, home and auto loans, saving accounts, checking accounts, credit cards, and more, All Wealth can provide for all of your banking needs. Located at 6 South 2nd Street in Hamilton, they can be found on the phone at 513-868-5881 or online at allwealth.org. All Wealth, supporting those who serve us.
Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery Services, in partnership with the community, is here to provide comprehensive recovery-oriented system of care and prevention. In addition, we continuously improve the quality of life of Butler County citizens through the support of addiction and mental health recovery services. Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery, a proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes.
Back here at Foundation Field, Luke Westpoli, Sam Klein alongside here. Or Sam Newcomb. Sam
Klein is out there pitching.
I'm mincing my words. I was about to say in the next sentence, Sam Klein retired 3 of 3 batters in that first inning, and now the Joes will get a chance to hit. Let's take a look at the Joes lineup. Due to the suspension of Logan Castleman from last game, the right fielder Harry Jackson will lead off. Braden Broom moves over to second base and bats second. Mitch Donofrio is playing third and batting third. In the cleanup spot, first baseman Matt Dietering. Evan Ulrich is catching and batting fifth. Victor Valderrama, back from the showcase in Florida, is batting sixth and playing left field. Michael Decker is DHing, batting seventh. Cole Decker is playing shortstop and batting eighth, as this one is lifted out to left center, and it's going to fall. So a bloop single there from Harry Jackson to lead things off. We'll get back to that lineup in a moment. But Jackson continues his strong start to this season. He's aboard with a leadoff single.
Yeah, Harry Jackson entering today's game with one of the best averages in the GOSCL. 7 for 12 coming into today at the plate, but he adds to his resume on the season with a single to start things off here at the bottom of the first.
So coming in now, Braden Broom. Once again, he was moved from shortstop to second base today. In his spot, Cole Decker, who's making his Joe's debut. First pitch is low for ball one. So I finished talking about Decker in that 8th spot at shortstop. The final batter for the Joes in the 9 hole will be John Sanjul. He's playing center field. So that's how the Joes will hit and line up on defense today. Here comes the 1-0. Runner goes. This one's fouled off to the left side. Bounces a little bit past the Joes' dugout. Count even at 1-1. Returning back to first is Harry Jackson.
Yeah, Kyle Klingenbeck on the mound for the Steam. Last time he pitched was game 1 against this very team, the Joes. He went 2 2/3, gave up 4 runs, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 3 walks. So the Joes were able to hit him pretty well. Joe's batters were batting .429. Yeah.
Yeah, so he struggled a little bit early. This team were able to collect themselves and eventually win that one down the stretch. But the Joes certainly had a great start to that one on opening night. 1-1 pitch, big swing and a miss on a pitch just off the plate for strike 2.
Yeah, you go back to that first game of the season down in Florence. Cincinnati Steam getting 6 runs. They scored total 8, but 6 of those runs came off the 2 swings of the bat between Harrison Johnson and John Odom. 2 3-run homers in that one, and that was pretty much the difference.
The only home runs we've seen by or against the Joes this year. Runner goes on swing and a miss, so it'll be a strikeout. And getting the runner at second. There, a great throw from Corey Klingenbeck, and that's a strike him out, throw him out. And there's 2 outs here in the first.
Your next batter.
The Joes, one of the most aggressive teams in the league. Both of these teams are when they reach the base. Both have 14 stolen bags on the season, which is first in the GLSCL, but
great throw on that play by Corey Klingenbeck. First pitch to Mitch Donofrio is in the dirt, and Klingenbeck keeps it in front of him. Corey Klingenbeck, the brother of Steam pitcher Kyle Klingenbeck, who's on the mound right now. They were teammates for the Elder Panthers back in high school. It's the 1-0 pitch to Donofrio, and trying to frame that one was Klingenbeck, but he's not going to get the call. It's 2-0. Next pitch, this one's grounded to short, picked up by Rowe. He fires over to first, and that'll retire the side. So the Joes get a base runner, but a double play from the Steam eliminate all their hopes of putting a runner in scoring position, and Mitch Donofrio grounds out to short to end the inning. So we stay knotted up at zeros when we return the top of the second on YouTube.
Bridgewater Falls offers guests a unique shopping experience with more than 30 shopping destinations, including Target, JCPenney, Ulta, Best Buy, Michaels, Dick's Sporting Goods, and many more. Bridgewater Falls also has a wide variety of delicious dining destinations. From burgers to pizza to sushi, experience all the flavors of Bridgewater Falls. Bridgewater Falls is located just off the Butler County Veterans Highway, Ohio 129, at the corner of Princeton Road and Bypass 4. Come experience a great shopping, dining, and services in the heart of Fairfield Township, Ohio. At Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home, we don't just care for the recently departed. We serve those who held them most dearly. Our families have known since 1935 that they can count on our honest and respectful staff to provide only the highest level of service. The kind of service that you can't get just anywhere these days. We invite you to explore our site to learn more about Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home at browndawsonflick.com. A proud sponsor of your
Luke Westpoli, Sam Newcomb alongside, back for inning number 2 from Foundation Field. We're all knotted up at zeros. Pretty good pitching from both sides in that first inning. Batting right now for the Steam is Colin Flynn. That one, I believe, fouled off himself, and it trickled into the field of play. But home plate umpire stopped it immediately.
Cicadas out in full force tonight, as many of you guys listening or watching, I should say, can hear.
Yeah, they were.
Hopefully they'll be gone in a couple weeks, but
they were all over the field during batting practice, landing on us, landing on players, coaches, all over. Third pitch is in there, catches the inside corner for strike 2. So now the 1-2 pitch to Colin Flynn, right fielder for the Steam. This one is in there, another looking strikeout. So that's the third of the day for Sam Klein on a great pitch that just catches the outside corner. May have been a little bit off the plate, but nonetheless a good frame job from Evan Ulrich. Behind the dish, and there's one away here in the second.
Yeah, that was a good placed ball there from Sam Klein on the rubber. Now 3 strikeouts on the day. He's only faced 4 batters, now facing his 5th. Harrison Johnson, who did damage against the Joes in Game 1, 3 for 3, and one of those hits was a 3-run homer in the first inning.
He takes the first 2 pitches. He's facing a 2-0 count. Harrison Johnson, the Ohio Bobcat, former Mason Comet. He slaps this one left side foul.
So
2-1 count now.
Harrison Johnson went 3 for 3 against the Joes Game 1, but since he struggled at the plate, only 1 for 11. But he does have 5 RBIs to his name.
2-1 pitch. Good pitch there, just a little low in the strike zone. Catches it, counts at 2-2.
We talked to Ryan Finnerty earlier today, and he said no pitch limit for Sam Klein. So see how long he can go. He's looking good early on.
Swing and a miss, and that's another batter retired. The 4th strikeout from Sam Klein. He's got 2 looking, 2 swinging. Harrison Johnson will come back to the dugout empty-handed, and now Drew Klasner will stand in.
This pitching for the Joes is the best in the league in ERA. They're 3rd in opponent average, 2nd in strikeouts, 3rd in hits allowed, and only 11 earned runs, which is 2nd in the league.
First pitch, and this one is hit weakly over to second. Throw over is made by Braden Broom, and that'll retire the side here in the top of the 2nd. So another dominant inning from Sam Klein. Still no hits for the Cincinnati Steam. Joes will get a chance to take the lead in the bottom of the 2nd when we come back. This is Joe's Baseball on YouTube.
Carefree Heating and Cooling is an AC service in Hamilton, Ohio you can trust. When you are looking for a quick AC repair in Hamilton, Ohio, turn to the professionals at Carefree Heating and Cooling. With a name for completing the work correctly the first time, you can rely on our quality service to get your AC system working like it should. When you need air conditioning fast, call us at 513-268-5164, or you can also contact us online at carefreeheatingandcoolingco.com.
Joe's fans, Chatterbox Sports is your home for high school sports all across Butler County. For live events, exclusive interviews, podcasts, photos, and more, visit chatterboxsports.com. Also follow them on Twitter and Instagram at CBoxSports.
For over 130 years, Coca-Cola has been guided by a spirit of creativity, innovation, collaboration, and love of community. The next time you come to Foundation Field to watch a Hamilton Joes game, do yourself a favor and get yourself an ice-cold Coke. Coca-Cola, proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Luke West, Pulley, Sam Newcomb alongside. 17 minutes. The official time for those first 1.5 innings. It's been really quick so far. Matt Dietering will come in now. The 4-hitter for the Joes, playing first base in today's game in the lefty batter's box. First pitch to him. He swings and misses on the well-placed pitch off the plate for strike 1. Dietering was raking in batting practice. He's hitting pretty much all of them to deep right field. He got a few over the fence. Second pitch is away for ball 1. So a 1-1 count now. Kyle Klimingbeck fires, and a nice pitch that dove down low at the last second, and a swing and a miss there from Matt Dietering. So the count 1-2 now. So here comes the 1-2 offering. Off the plate, check swing there from Dietering. Did he go? Klingenbeck really wants to send that ball around to go around the horn with it, but they check over to the first base umpire, and they say that Dietering was okay, so the count's even at 2-2. The base umpire, Bradley Fisher, for today's game. And Corey Klingenbeck is a nice courtesy flicks a cicada off the back of Matt Dietering. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one in the dirt now. The count full at 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. So Dietering walks after being behind in the count 1-2. And now coming to the plate with a base runner will be Evan Ulrich.
The catcher, number 4, Evan Ulrich.
Ulrich went 1 for 3 in the Joes' first game against the Steam earlier in the season. As checking over on the runner at first is Kyle Klingenbeck. He will set from the stretch, and now fire. Runner goes initially, but step back. This one's fouled off to the left side by Evan Ulrich. The Ohio State Buckeyes batting 167 this year for the Joes, just 2 for 12. Still awaiting his first RBI of the year. He's got a chance to do it with a base runner. 0-1 pitch, and this is a good one right down the pipe for strike 2. So the 0-2. Here it comes. Low, grounded over to short, double play ball potentially. They get one. They send over, and the throw is wild to first. Ulrich thought about turning and going to second, but he's going to decide to stay put. He will reach on a fielder's choice. The lead runner is retired. That was Matt Dietering, and so now with one away, Victor Valderrama will come in. So Valderrama in left field for today's game. Recently returned from Florida. Playing in a showcase down there for the past couple of days. Performed well at the University of South Florida.
Number 5, Victor Valderrama.
Victor out of Miami, Florida. Senior at Rutgers. So a Big Ten man on first and a Big Ten man at the plate for the Joes. Here comes the first pitch. This one bounces before home plate. Nice play by Corey Klingenbeck to keep that one in front of him. Counts at 1-0. You got the Corey Klingenbeck, Kyle Klingenbeck, brother-to-brother pitcher-catcher throwing today. Next pitch on its way. This one's grounded over. Tough play at third, and not able to make it is Harrison Johnson. So that'll go into the outfield, and Victor Valderrama is aboard with a hit. Ulrich advances to second, and now Michael Decker, the designated hitter, will come up for the Joes.
The DH, number 32.
Still looking for his first hit on the year, 0 for 7. With 4 strikeouts, he was hit by a pitch. Joe's last game. He will dig into the lefty batter's box with a runner in scoring position and a runner on first in Evan Ulrich and Victor Valderrama. Righty on lefty matchup here. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's grounded first base side and just pulls foul. So the count 0-1. Runners will return to their bases. So all 3 batters in this Joes inning so far have reached base. Matt Dietering was thrown out on a fielder's choice. And now there's runners on first and second. Oh, 1 pitch to Decker. And that's a nice slider that cuts from off the plate right down the middle for strike 2. Michael Decker, the sophomore from Mullica Hill, New Jersey. Did not play this year for Columbia. No season for any Ivy League spring sports. 0-2 pitch to him is in the dirt for ball 1. So Klingenbeck will reset. And now he will come into the stretch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He looks back at second. There's no one covering it, so he'll fire home. Swing and a miss there And not able to take the drop's third strike because there's a runner on first is Michael Decker. So he will pace his way back to the dugout. And Cole Decker will make his first at-bat this season as a Joe.
Number 18, Cole Becker.
Cole Becker out of Edgewood, Kentucky. Teammates with Logan Castleman at Moorhead State, started 45 games this year for the Eagles. Batted .211 with 22 RBI and 4 home runs. A deep single could give the Joes the lead here. First pitch fouled up and over the screen over to the softball field for strike one.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd please return all foul balls to the 10th for a prize.
So Becker just arrived earlier this week. He's making his first appearance here in today's game. And after some technical stat difficulties, our color man, Sam Newcomb, is back. This one's grounded over to third, picked up by Johnson. He'll fire over to second to get the force out, and that'll end the inning here in the bottom of the second. Joes get 3 base runners. They're not able to do anything with it. Our game stays knotted up. 0-0. We'll be back. This is Joe's Baseball on YouTube.
No runs on 2 hits.
Are you switching or looking for a new bank? First Financial Bank is the perfect fit because they put you first. Their 3 goals is to stay flexible to serve your needs, invest in the community financially and personally, and they tailor their services to your needs. First Financial Bank. When it comes to managing your money, they make it easy, fast, and secure.
Come curious and leave inspired. The Fitton Center for Creative Arts isn't just a building, it's an experience. We are a nonprofit community arts organization that has been a part of the Hamilton community for over 20 years. Visit us soon to see what we have to offer. Learn something new in one of our art classes or workshops that are open to students of all ages. Be enthralled by extraordinary musicians, actors, and dancers at one of our live performances. Stroll through our remarkable art galleries or reserve one of our diverse venues for your special event. Become a part of the Fitton Center and redefine the way you experience the arts in Hamilton.
Kettering Health Hamilton at Fort Hamilton Hospital, founded in 1929, is dedicated to providing Butler County with community-focused health care. With skilled specialists and cutting-edge technology, they feature advanced wound care, emergency care with a Level 3 trauma center, heart and vascular care, maternity care, and orthopedics and joint replacement. Visit them at 630 Eaton Avenue in Hamilton or give them a call at 513-867-2000 for all of your healthcare needs.
4-star mechanical.
Luke West Poli, Sam Newcomb alongside. Sam Klein is back for his 3rd inning of work on the mound.
So am I.
And Sam Newcomb is back for his 3rd inning in the booth.
Yeah, we just had some technical difficulties, but we're back, and Sam Klein back on the mound once again, who's pitching really well.
First 2 pitches strikes to Michael Marks, the left fielder for the Steam.
He's retired 6 straight Steam batters.
Looking for his 5th strikeout. This one fouled up high over to the right side.
You look at the starting pitching for the Joes this year. Sam Matthews, who had a really good start against the Marlins. He's going to be a great arm for the Joes all season long.
0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and that's the 5th strikeout for Sam Klein.
Sam Klein's pitching phenomenal to start things. Casey Grimm, who made the first start against the Steam, but gave up that 1 hit, which was a 3-run homer, and those are the only runs he's given up. He pitched in relief the other day and struck out 6 batters. So a lot of good arms in the bullpen and starting for the Joes this season.
Yeah, pitching always seems to be a strong suit for this Joes team. They led the GLSCL in ERA 2 years ago in the last GLSCL season that was played, and this year they got a lot of strong arms as well. 1-1 the count after 2 pitches to Corey Klingenbeck. Behind the dish today for the Steam. The lefty swings and misses. May have gotten a piece of that one, but nonetheless, it's a strike. Count at 1-2. Klein shakes a couple pitches off and now decides on his selection. 1-2 pitch. This one bounces up and over the head of home plate umpire Michael Ingram. Count even at 2-2.
The command from Sam Klein has been really good today. He's been firing in strikes and a lot of swings and misses from steam batters.
So no hits for the Steam, no base runners through these first 2 1/3 innings. Now the count is full to Corey Klingenbeck.
4-seam slider changeup for Sam Klein.
This one off the plate, and it's fouled up and into the netting by Klingenbeck.
Another good crowd on hand here at Foundation Field. Story Point Senior Living is here.
Yeah,
enjoying some baseball.
The rain kind of as a check swing. We don't get a signal. And I guess it's a strikeout. So it will be a strikeout. So we didn't get a signal initially. Sorry about that. But
11, the center fielder, Grant
eventually, Corey Klingenbeck just walked back to the dugout after a check swing on that one. So that's another strikeout. That's the 6th of the day for Sam Klein. And this one is bunted. Oh, and it looked like it was going to be a pretty good one, but just spun foul.
Yeah, the Steam have had no answer against Sam Klein, so why not try to lay down a bunt, and make the Joe's defense work? But that one squirts foul.
Grant Hotchkiss is at the plate right now for the Steam. Sophomore, played at Wright State. He's in the transfer portal right now looking for a new collegiate home. But his home for this summer is with the Steam. Second pitch rather, low for ball 1. Yeah, like you were saying earlier, Sam, good crowd on hand. The rain kind of deterred the crowd a couple nights ago, but they're back to full force today. This one's grounded to short, scooped up, sent over to first by Becker, and he will end things here in the top of the 3rd. Still no hits for the Cincinnati Steam. Another dominant performance from Sam Klein, and now the Joes will get a chance to hit in the bottom of the 3rd. When we return, this is Joe's Baseball on YouTube.
Is your one-stop shop for all things heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration. With over 100 combined years of industry-specific experience, they're equipped with the design and job site knowledge to complete every project from concept to routine maintenance. Call them at 513-737-1008. If you're looking for an industry leader in all things related to windows and doors, look no further than L.E. Schofield Window and Door Co. With over 7 decades of experience in providing window and door repair and replacement services, as well as glass, screens, and other products, you can count on them to get the job done right the first time around. Call them today at 513-863-8932.
Woman-owned and family-operated, M&G Body Shop has an honest and dependable staff that has over 30 years of experience bringing cars back to life. M&G Body Shop can get your car back safely on the road, providing a wide variety of services including bodywork, frame adjustment, painting, total loss evaluation, window and glass repair, collision repair, alignment, insurance claim reports, and paintless dent repair, and more. Visit M&G Body Shop at 12018 Hamilton Avenue in Cincinnati or call them up at 513-851-9056.
We return here at Foundation Field. The Cincinnati Steam and the Hamilton Joes tied up 0-0 heading into the bottom of the 3rd. Tonight's nonprofit of the game is Safety Council of Southwestern Ohio. This organization is a local umbrella for safety awareness and community programs that help make our communities safer. This nonprofit works with local partners to help reduce risks on the road, in the workplace, in the home, and in our community. From young to old, Safety Council of Southwestern Ohio looks to build community and empower the whole family so they can make better choices and live longer. 11 strikeouts will support the work of this nonprofit today. So John Sanjul will step in on the right side, and the first pitch is grounded up to first, and getting the unassisted putout. Stepping on the bag is Tyler Wagner, and quickly Sanjul is retired.
You mentioned those 11 strikeouts for the nonprofit organization. Klein already has 6 of them through three innings of play.
Yeah, he's performed very well so far, well on his way to a great outing. Through 3 innings, allowed no hits, struck out 6. And the Steam really haven't been able to get much of anything going offensively. Shut them down really, really well. Back to the top of the order we go for the Joes here in the bottom of this inning. Harry Jackson, who's 1 for 1, will stand in. First pitch to him just misses low for ball 1.
The Joes definitely missing Logan Castleman. Leads the league in runs scored, stolen bases, and doubles.
Next pitch is on the way, and it misses for ball 2. Harry Jackson leads the team batting .545 coming into this game, 6 for 11. 2-0 pitch is on its way to him, and it misses inside. He had to pull his hands back to not get hit. And the count's 3-0.
Klingenbeck already pitched more than he did against the Joes early on in the season in Game 1.
No action yet in the Steam bullpen. So they're going to look for Klingenbeck to go a little farther. This one just off the plate, having to check and get a confirmation from the home plate umpire was Harry Jackson that he did indeed get walked, and that was exactly the case. He'll head on over to first. He reaches base for the second time tonight.
So no Castleman, who usually is an on-base magnet for the Joes this season, got ejected against the Jazz, or not the Jazz, the Marlins the other night, and he'll sit out this one and will be back for the Joes tomorrow. But Harry Jackson, 2 for 2 at that leadoff spot, or 1 for 1, but has reached base twice.
Yeah, you mentioned Castleman really good at getting on base, but in terms of just purely hitting, second in all of the GLSCL, first in the South Division in batting average coming into this game. Braden Broom is the 2-hitter. He was the hero a couple nights ago, sliding into home on the passed ball to win it for the Joes 6-5 over the Marlins here at Foundation Field on Tuesday. He struck out swinging in the first inning. He's going to check swing at this one, but it's in the zone anyway. So the count now, I believe, is 1-2.
Let's see if Harry Jackson will be on the move. Last time he singled, but was gunned down on a throw him out, strike him out.
Count is 1-1, so here comes the pitch from the stretch. This one's lifted out to shallow center. Hotchkiss is going to come in and make the grab. Had to track a little bit to his right, but he makes the play. So there's 2 down here in the bottom of the third. And now Mitch Donofrio will come up. He ended the first inning grounding out to short, and now he comes up with 2 outs again here in the third.
So even though Harry Jackson was gunned down, caught stealing last time he was on base, I wouldn't be surprised if Tyler Thaman is a little aggressive here and sends him with 2 outs.
He's got a bit of a lead on that first one. First pitch, foul tipped into the glove of Klingenbeck for strike 1. Yeah, he didn't have a huge lead off that first base, but he's got a little bit, a couple steps off. The 0-1 is fired, and now runner goes. Throw over to second from Klingenbeck, and that throw is in time. So Jackson is thrown out trying to steal second for the second time today. Another great throw from Corey Klingenbeck, and that'll retire the side here in the bottom of the third. So yet again, the Joes get a base runner, but they're not able to push him across. Harry Jackson gets caught stealing to end the inning. After 3, we're tied up 0-0.
Hungry Joe's fans? Visit your neighborhood McDonald's. With 6 locations in Hamilton, there's always one close by. Whether you're in the mood for some nuggets, a Coke, or a classic Big Mac, McDonald's is the spot to satisfy your cravings. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Are your clothes still dirty after going through the wash? Is your fridge failing to keep things cold? Pay Appliance Service offers superior home appliance repair in Hamilton, Ohio, so you can get on with your day-to-day activities. They are a family-owned company offering fast and reliable appliance repairs. Their skilled service technicians work on a wide variety of brands and home appliances, providing quality repairs on everything from dishwashers to microwaves. Go to their location at 780 South Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard or contact them at 513-285-3519.
Pfefferly Tire and Auto is your car's home for all of its needs. Whether you just need a quick oil change, a repair, or you're in the market for new tires, Pfefferly will get it done with professionalism and honesty. And with convenient locations in both Fairfield and Hamilton, there's always a place nearby.
Number 16, Drew Baker.
No score here from Foundation Field between two of the three teams tied atop the GLSCL South Division, the Cincinnati Steam and the Hamilton Joes. Sam Klein is back here for inning number 4. He's perfect through 3. The one hitter coming up for the second time for the Steam, that's designated hitter Drew Baker. He takes the first pitch. And now here comes the next one. It's grounded over to third. Tough play. Nice catch from Donofrio. He fires a roller over to first. That is in time. So Donofrio with an improbable catch
Number 23,
and a throw that was rolling by the time it had crossed the middle of the field. Was still able to get over to first in time and retire Drew Baker for the first out of the inning.
It doesn't matter how pretty it was. I mean, it was a pretty stop, not a pretty throw, but it got the job done, and Sam Klein still has a perfect stat line on the mound, and it was a tough backhand over there by Mitch Donofrio. Hit hard.
We'll see how long it takes to see if maybe that frustration may set in for the Steam when you're that close after being shut down. When you're that close to getting a hit, it can be frustrating to get robbed like that. 1-1 the count to Brennan Rowe, the shortstop. And that one misses, so ball 2. Brennan Rowe out of Powell, Ohio, had 3 at-bats for the IU Hoosiers, and he's going to line this one into left field. So Sam Klein's perfect day is done, the first base runner of the day for the Steam, and he is aboard with a single.
Number 20, Tyler Wagner.
And Brennan Rowe is retired on 3 pitches in his first at-bat, but more patient around this time. Found a ball he could hit. And first man aboard for the Steam.
So Klein will send it over to first. Back in time is Rowe. Tyler Wagner, the first baseman, is at the plate. Next pitch to him, in there for strike 1.
Both these teams really aggressive on the base paths, but the Steam have been, or the Joes have been gunned down twice already.
Hopping along over there at first is Brennan Rowe, and Sam Klein went over to check on him. He got back in time. He was kind of hopping back and forth.
Playing with fire over there.
Certainly is. Next pitch on the way. This one's lined over, and a great catch made by the second baseman, Colton Becker, but he throws this one away, or Braden Broom, rather. He throws this one away, and now the Joes have trouble digging this one off the fence. They eventually will. So it's a line out for Tyler Wagner, and then reaching second on an error is Brennan Rowe. Braden Broom thought, or that was Colton Becker, thought that maybe he could fire it over to first, try to get the double play, but the throw is errant. And so now with 2 away, a runner advances to scoring position here for the Steam. First pitch to Colin Flynn in there for strike 1.
Yeah, and Becker didn't look like he was going to even have a chance to double up Brennan Rowe.
Yeah, it was a quick decision by him, and now the Joes maybe potentially with a pickoff after stepping off and catching Rowe. Running was Klein, but Rowe was able to get back in time as nobody was covering second for the Joes. He's in safely.
Yeah, the Joes had him caught, but none of the middle infielders for the Joes, Becker and Broom, unable to get there in time.
Colin Flynn still searching for his first hit as a member of the Cincinnati Steam, faces an 0-2 count after a strike there. Freshman from Central Florida. 0-2 pitch. This one is framed well by Ulrich, and striking out looking is Colin Flynn. 7th strikeout of the day for Sam Klein. He allows his first base runner, but he's able to strand him over there at second and keep this game tied up at 0. So, we'll be back with the bottom of the 4th in a moment. This is Hamilton Joe's Baseball on YouTube.
Planet Fitness strives to create a workout environment where everyone feels accepted and respected. That's why at Planet Fitness Hamilton, Ohio, we take care to make sure our club is clean and welcoming, our staff is friendly, and our certified trainers are ready to help. Whether you're a first-time gym user or a fitness veteran, you'll always have a home in our judgment-free zone.
Queen City Hospice is your local, independently owned and operated center that is dedicated to providing patient-centered care and support to residents of the greater Cincinnati area in whatever place they call home. We understand that our staff is the most important aspect of our organization, and that is why we hire only the most qualified and compassionate individuals in the industry. This is why our care is second to none.
Get ready, Joe's fans. Raising Cane's is coming to Hamilton. Opening June 29th at 1479 Main Street, you can enjoy the world-famous flavor of Raising Cane's chicken fingers. Can't wait? Head down to Fairfield, where there's a Cane's located at 5120 Dixie Highway that can satisfy all your cravings right now. Raising Cane's is a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Hungry Joe's fans, stop by Richard's Pizza before, during, or after the Hamilton Joes game. Order a pizza that was voted #1 best pizza in Butler County, or order one of their famous Italian steak sandwiches at Richard's Pizza, located on 417 Main Street. You can order online or stop by Richard's Pizza for your next delicious meal.
Luke Westpoli, Sam Newcomb alongside here. Still no score between the Hamilton Joes and the Cincinnati Steam. Only 45 minutes have passed through these first 3.5 innings. It's been a really quick game thus far. Still looking for our first really big inning in terms of offense. Joes with 2 hits, Steam with 1, but neither team able to do anything with those, as we're still tied up at 0. First pitch to Mitch Donofrio is in there for strike 1. And next pitch misses for a ball. Donofrio got to stand in the batter's box last inning, but did not get to finish his at-bat as Harry Jackson was thrown out trying to steal second to end the inning. 1-1 pitch on its way, misses low for ball 2. Take a look around the GLSCL South Division today. The Ohio Marlins and Ohio Bison are set to do battle from Don Edwards Stadium at 7:05. And right now, the Xenia Scouts and the Richmond Jazz are at Grady's Field. The Jazz leading that one by a 2-0 score. And of course, our game here tonight. That's all the action going on around the South Division. Count is 2-2 to Mitch Donofrio. Mitch is third on the team in batting average, hitting .375. With 2 RBI, he grounds this one over to third. Johnson over to first. Nice scoop made there by Tyler Wagner. He's able to hold on for the first out of the inning.
Next up for the Joes, number 10, Matt Dietering.
So Matt Dietering, who's 1 for 1, will come in now. He bat back in the second inning. He was the leadoff hitter in that inning. He's hitting cleanup today for the Joes and playing first base. First pitch to him on the right side of the plate is down and away for ball 1. And now the 1-0 from the windup. It is a nasty slider that just froze Dietering for a moment, and he check swung at it eventually, but couldn't do anything with that one, so that's strike 1. Here comes the next pitch. He swings and misses at it, but Klingenbeck wasn't able to keep that one in front of him and may have hit him in the hand, and I believe it did. He's shaking that hand around, took his mask off, and took a couple steps to walk it off.
I think Dietering might have got a piece of that foul tipped right into
Yeah,
the
he
hands.
fouled it back.
Not a great feeling if you're a catcher.
I think it went between the legs of Klingenbeck back to the backstop, but probably also hit him on the way. So he was a little shaken up, but he looks to be okay. So we'll restart at 1-2. The pitch off the plate. This one is slapped high and hard towards the Joes bullpen. That's exactly where it lands, foul in left field. Count stays at 1-2. Klingenbeck from the belt, kick and deal. This one lined over to the right side. It's into right field for a base hit. And now 2 for 2 on the day is Matt Dietering.
Dietering is a pull hitter. A lot of his singles on the year. Now 5 for 11 with that base hit. A lot of his singles are through that right side gap between first and second.
Yeah, during batting practice today, everything was towards that left side, or that right side rather. The lefty batter. He always pulls him that way. Now the righty, Evan Ulrich, will come in, who's spent the majority of the time behind the dish for the Joes this season. Fouls the first pitch back to the backstop. So the count 0-1.
Looked like he was going to be the hero the other night. Hit one hard right to the third baseman with Braden Broom standing on third, but couldn't get it past the third baseman for the Jazz, or the Marlins.
Next pitch to him breaks down into the strike zone for strike 2. So he's behind in the count at 0-2.
He hit a lot of balls hard, even though he went 1 for 5 on Tuesday.
Here comes the 0-2 to him. Breaking ball that just hung up there, and getting way under this one is Ulrich into foul territory. The catch is made by Tyler Wagner, and that's the second out of the inning. So now, the man who had the other hit, other than Dietering rather, back in the second inning, that's Victor Valderrama. He had a single. Will come into the game with a runner on first and 2 down. Michael Decker, the DH, is on deck for the Joes. First pitch breaking ball. Good pitch there from Klingenbeck. In there for strike 1. Only 2 strikeouts for Klingenbeck, but he's been a ground ball machine today. A lot of ground outs. He's given up 3 hits, but no runs just yet. Next pitch on the way. This one's grounded hard up the middle, making the basket catch, and stepping on second there is Drew Klasner for the Steam, and he will retire the side here in the bottom of the 4th. Joe's get another base runner. He's stranded on first. Still no score at Foundation Field. Back in a moment.
The Robinson Fence Company of Hamilton has been serving the community for over 27 years. Receiving an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, they have been Hamilton's top choice for gating and fencing needs. Give them a visit at 1635 Howell Avenue in Hamilton, or give them a call at 513-867-0080. At Smoothie King Fairfield, we believe in helping each guest meet their health and fitness goals. That's why our ingredients are chosen carefully, and every one of our blends is crafted purposefully so you can rule the day. We can find the perfect blend for you with whole non-GMO fruits, organic veggies, and no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. We're ready to serve you a healthy meal on the go with contactless pickup and delivery options. Visit us at 8744 Michael Lane in Fairfield, Ohio, or give us a call at 513-829-0824. Smoothie King, smoothies with a purpose.
Story Point Fairfield isn't just a place to reside. It's a place for residents to truly shine every day. Offering a diverse range of senior living services, our community is designed to suit all resident lifestyles, from highly independent seniors to those who may require day-to-day assistance. Every resident becomes a member of our community. We strive to make sure each moment of each day is something to remember.
Luke West-Pulley, Sam Newcomb alongside. Back with you here from Foundation Field on a nice Thursday night here in Hamilton, Ohio. 83 degrees and sun. 2 miles an hour wind, which is pretty much the lightest we've seen all season. drizzled very briefly during batting practice, but the rain has been staved off for our game since first pitch. Sam Klein is back, and his first pitch is waved at and missed by Harrison Johnson, who's 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging back in the second. There is a pitcher in the Joes bullpen. I think that may be Noah Reisenfeld. Count is 1-1 now. Klein has been really, really good today. Next pitch on the way, and a swing and a miss at a pitch that dove down into the dirt for strike 2. Johnson had quite a game, as Sam mentioned earlier in the broadcast, against the Joes on opening night, but has struggled a little bit since. He grounds this one to second. It's picked up by Braden Broom on to first. That's the first out of the inning.
And Sam Klein has 7 strikeouts to his day.
Next up for the team, number 14, Drew Lacerner.
He's faced 1 over the minimum.
Yes, Drew Klasner stands in now, so only 1 base runner, but this one is sent right back to Klein, looking for a second base runner's the steam. They won't get it. Nice play made by him, and that's out number 2. As we mentioned, there's a pitcher warming up in the Joes bullpen, but I think Sam Klein wants to pad his stats and finish the inning.
Yeah, Klein went 5 1/3 in his first outing against the Jazz here in the home opener at Foundation Field. See how long he'll go.
First pitch into Michael Marks is in there for strike 1. And he swings and misses at the second pitch way off the plate. Marks a freshman at Santa Barbara Community College from the local area, Cincinnati native. Faces the 0-2 count, swings and misses at 1 in the dirt. It's picked up by Ulrich as he goes for the drop third strike. They send it over to first, and that'll retire the side. Another dominant inning from Sam Klein. He picks up yet another strikeout and holds the steam off the board. It's still 0-0 here from Hamilton.
Whether you need one surface for multiple sports or a sports-specific field build, the Motts Group is here to help. Their experience ranges from professional sports clubs to educational institutions to community complexes, fueling teams with consistent, safe, and reliable fields. Contact them at 513-548-3622 to get your new turf field. Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is safe and ready for you. Have an injury of some sort? Stop by Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine located on 3035 Hamilton Mason Road. The physicians and specialists at the Tri-Health Orthopedic and Sports Institute provide a full range of orthopedic care to ensure you don't miss out on a single moment on or off the field.
Joe's fans, in need of insurance, United Heartland Insurance Agency has your back. A consolidation of a number of family-owned independent insurance agencies dating back to 1872, for years they have been protecting the assets of their clients by offering comprehensive and competitive business, personal, and life insurance products. Visit their Hamilton office at 185 North Brookwood Avenue in Hamilton, or give them a call at 513-896-5555.
Luke West pulleys Sam Newcomb alongside for the bottom of the 5th inning coming up. No score between the Cincinnati Steam and Hamilton Joes. I know we mentioned the time a couple times already tonight, but that's just because this game is going by so quickly. We're on pace for a 2-hour game right now, which I don't think is going to happen, but hey, you never know.
Yeah, both the pitchers for between both clubs have been really dominant on the mound. The Joes have 4 hits to show for it, but the Steam only 1 hit and only 1 base runner on the day.
The 365 fans in attendance here at Foundation Field are hoping that the Joes can blow it open here in the bottom of the 5th. Like you said, Sam, 4 hits, but not anything to show for it on the scoreboard. As the first pitch is outside to Michael Decker for ball 1.
Decker is still looking for his first hit as a Joe. 0 for 8 on the season.
1-0 pitch to him, and that one's right down the pipe for strike 1. So he'll step back in now. Joseph only advanced a runner to scoring position once as he swings and fouls this one off towards the on-deck circle. Cole Becker will give this ball to the dugout. We'll get a new one as we get set for the 1-2. The only runner to reach second was Evan Ulrich. He didn't even have a hit. He reached base on a fielder's choice and then advanced to second on an errant throw. This pitch misses for ball 2.
He hasn't gotten the three balls too much.
2 balls, 2 strikes to the lefty Michael Decker. The pitch to him is outside, maybe a bit of a slider. It had some cutting action back towards Decker, but didn't go far enough. It was up high and towards the head as well. So the count's 3-2 now. The full count pitch on the way, swing and a miss on the outside corner. Nice pitch there from Klingenbeck. Decker not able to get anything on it. And that's the first batter retired here in the bottom of the 5th.
Klingenbeck went up in the zone with that one. It was probably ball 4, but tough to lay off as a hitter.
Yeah, anytime anything's close as a hitter in a 3-2 situation, you kind of just get almost scared into swinging at it. First pitch, slider in there for strike 1. This is Cole Becker. Second pitch is low to him for ball 1, as I mentioned, making his first appearance as a Joe this year.
Yeah, he just arrived on Tuesday in Hamilton.
Next pitch on the way, misses outside for ball 2. Yeah, so the final few Joes that are going to show up this season have been filtering in over the past week or so.
Clay Brock just came in today. Right-handed pitcher. Probably not going to see him today, though.
Yeah, give him some time to acclimate. This one's lifted high in the air, foul territory, gets out of play on the right side. Yeah, so a couple of guys that have, been dealing with postseason endeavors for their college teams and things like that have been kind of coming to Hamilton on their own. As the 2-2 pitch is outside, fills the count up at 3-2. Also, you have guys like Victor Valderrama who showed up and then had to leave to go to a showcase and then come back.
Yeah, I was talking to him earlier today. Showcase was canceled because it was supposed to be at USF Stadium, but USF reaching the Super Regionals, the NCAA tournament. So he got a free trip to see his family, but he's back here in Hamilton.
Free trip to Florida, not a bad deal. This one's grounded to short. Over to first, almost beating it out there was Becker, but he was just a step too slow. Brendan Rowe retires him.
Yeah, Brendan Rowe can take his time all he wants because he has a cannon of an arm. Lasered over there and getting the second out of the inning. And the pitching duel continues here at Foundation Field.
Next up for your Joes,
John Sanjul, who swung at the first pitch back in the 3rd and grounded it right to the first baseman Tyler Wagner. Will step in now. First pitch to him, and a great frame there from Klingenbeck on the outside corner for strike 1.
Sanjul, another Joe looking for his first hit. Both Columbia guys looking for their first hit.
Yeah, he's been struggling a little bit. He chops this one over to short, picking it up and sending it over to first, and doing a full split there was Tyler Wagner to keep his foot on the bag. He will do just that and retire the side in the bottom of the 5th. The pitcher's duel continues. A strikeout and 2 groundouts for the Joes in this inning. We still don't have a score yet from Foundation Field. This is Hamilton Joes Baseball on YouTube.
The Greater Miami Valley YMCA. When communities get better, the world gets better. Discover how we positively impact the nation and how you can help us, one neighborhood at a time. The Greater Miami Valley Y, your local stop for building a healthy spirit for mind and body for all.
The Casual Pint is a community and neighborhood craft beer spot located in Hamilton that provides a vast selection of the best craft beers the region has to offer. They also offer a great selection of food options from appetizers to entrees, so if you just need a snack while you socialize or want to enjoy lunch or dinner, they have something that will hit the spot. Go online and order at hamilton.thecasualpint.com or go to their location located on 130 Riverfront Plaza. That is 130 Riverfront Plaza in Hamilton, Ohio. Proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
ADG Services is Hamilton and Fairfield's most trusted painting contractors, offering deck staining, sealing, and waterproofing, as well as drywall texturing and exterior and interior painting, as well as many other services. ADG Services is your way to go for all your painting needs. Visit them at 456 Sims Road in Fairfield or give them a call at 513-295-2767. ADG Services, a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Corey Klingenbeck, switch hitter, freshman out of Walters State Community College, will lead things off for the Cincinnati Steam. Here in the top of the sixth, they're tied with the Hamilton Joes 0-0. Sam Klein still on the mound for Hamilton. Performed very well thus far, giving up just one hit, striking out 8. First pitch missed outside. Second one slid into the strike zone. So the 1-1 coming up here to Klingenbeck, batting in the 8th spot. We'll get a new ball. This one missed for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. This one's grounded right at Klein, who makes the nice calm play. Underhand flip over to first, and that's out number 1. Klein looked almost like that lulled him to sleep, yeah. He just kind of reached up quickly, and as soon as that ball was in his glove, he just kind of froze for a second and stood there before making the easy play over to first.
He is locked in right now.
First pitch to Hotchkins is near the feet for ball 1. Klein has done a great job with his control today. He's really had a chance to strike out pretty much every batter. This is a great breaking ball on the outside for strike 1. Yeah, the Steam batters haven't really had much of a chance off of him today. He's just performed really, really well. We'll see how long he can continue that trend.
No one warming up in the Joe's pen.
So that bullpen we saw earlier may have been just some tune-up work, as this ties the long outing that Klein had earlier in the season. This one is sent high out to left field, out to make the play is Victor Valderrama for the second out. So now this is his longest outing of the Joes season at 5 2/3.
Back to the top of the order, your next batter is number 16, Drew Baker.
Drew Baker, who's grounded out to third twice today from the top of the order, will step in now for the Steam. Drew's DHing today, normally plays catcher in the field.
He's grounded out back-to-back times over there to Cole Becker.
Just pulled it to that left side, has the righty hitter. First pitch to him was a ball. Second one is fouled off the inside part of the bat. Up right at us, but hits the screen, of course. So, 1-1 the count. The fastball is low there from Klein. Now the 2-1 pitch is on its way. It's a slider that just misses on the inside, so the count at 3-1.
Klein trying to avoid giving up the second base runner of the game for the Steam. First one was a base hit from Brennan Rowe back in the 4th inning.
Next pitch on the way, and that one's in there for strike 2. So now he's got a chance to end the inning here. Full count, 2 outs to Drew Baker. From the windup, the payoff. In there, got him looking for strike 3. The 9th strikeout of the day from Sam Klein. He finishes his 6th complete inning of work and goes 1-2-3 yet again. And so the Joes still tied with the Steam 0-0 as we head into the bottom of the 6th. This is Hamilton Joes Baseball on YouTube.
All Wealth Federal Credit Union is committed to providing for you. Through convenient online banking, home and auto loans, saving accounts, checking accounts, credit cards, and more, All Wealth can provide for all of your banking needs. Located at 6 South 2nd Street in Hamilton, they can be found on the phone at 513-868-5881 or online at allwealth.org. All Wealth, supporting those who serve us.
Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery Services, in partnership with the community, is here to provide comprehensive recovery-oriented system of care and prevention. In addition, we continuously improve the quality of life of Butler County citizens through the support of addiction and mental health recovery services. Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery, a proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes. Bridgewater Falls offers guests a unique shopping experience with more than 30 shopping destinations, including Target, JCPenney, Ulta, Best Buy, Michaels, Dick's Sporting Goods, and many more. Bridgewater Falls also has a wide variety of delicious dining destinations. From burgers to pizza to sushi, experience all the flavors of Bridgewater Falls. Bridgewater Falls is located just off the Butler County Veterans Highway, Ohio 129, at the corner of Princeton Road and Bypass 4. Come experience a great shopping, dining, and services in the heart of Fairfield Township, Ohio.
0-0 our score from Hamilton, between the Hamilton Joes and the Cincinnati Steam. Here at Foundation Field on this Thursday night. Luke Westpoli alongside Sam Newcomb. Glad you could join us for some GL SCL action here in the South Division. As standing in here for the Joes to lead things off will be Harry Jackson, the one hitter who's reached base twice today, got caught stealing twice today. Single and a walk. First 2 pitches both outside to him, so now he faces a 2-0 count.
He's doing what he exactly should be doing at the leadoff spot, and that's getting on base, but he's been thrown out twice on beautifully thrown balls by the guy behind the ditch for this team, Corey Klingenbeck.
2-0 pitch on its way. This one, it looked like it may have been in the strike zone, but Klingenbeck dropped it, and it's actually going to be a ball, so the count 3-0. So Jackson way ahead in the count now with a chance to get his 3rd chance on base, and that's exactly what he will do. So after moving up to replace Logan Castleman in the leadoff spot due to suspension, perfect on-base percentage for Harry Jackson in today's game. He's walked twice after that single in the first.
Now the big question is he going to be on the move again?
I don't know. That's all up to Tyler Thaman over there at third base. I believe he did give a signal to Jackson over there at first as Braden Broom, who's 0 for 2, comes in to hit. First pitch to Broom has a lot of break on it and also slid towards the outside. Still got the strike zone, so now the count 0-1.
Broom had a good day Tuesday, 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. But 0 for 2 on the day today. Try to get things going with the leadoff man on with this scoreless game here in the bottom of the 6th.
Both the Broom's RBIs on the season have come in that game. The runner went, and grounding it over to third was Broom. But luckily, because Jackson went, that was not a double play ball. So they will get the out over at first. Broom is retired, but moving over to second safely is Harry Jackson, as they didn't even try to make a throw over there.
So a runner in scoring position for the first time, or a second time in this game for the Joes, and Let's see if Mitch Donofrio can get things going.
So Mitch grounded out to short and grounded out to third in the first and fourth, respectively, earlier in today's game. Will come in for the third time.
Large hole there on the right side of the infield.
Yeah, the Steam are a little bit shifted to cover that runner over there at second, and Harry Jackson is the count 0-1. But also, Donofrio's pulled both of his to the left side, both of his contacts earlier today. So if he wants to punch it out into right, he's going to have to adjust just a little bit. He called time and stepped out, and now he'll come back in and get his 0-1 pitch. It's on the way, and it misses low. Just the second time that Joes have had a runner in scoring position tonight. The Steam have not had a runner in scoring position for the duration of today's game thus far. Still no runs. Donofrio looking to bat one in. Jackson is taunting Klingenbeck over there at second, and now Klingenbeck will step off the rubber in response.
Yeah, I would be very surprised if Jackson is moving on any of these pitches to Donofrio.
Yeah, especially with how good Klingenbeck's been behind the dish making those throws. When you give him less distance to throw over there at third, you got to think he's going to make it. Next pitch is outside to Donofrio, so the count is 2-1 now.
Corey Klingenbeck has done a phenomenal job with keeping balls in front of him. He's gunned down Harry Jackson twice when he's tried to steal. He's probably one of the better catchers we've seen all season long.
The brother of the pitcher, maybe a little chemistry going on there out of Walters State Community College. Next pitch on the way, and this one's going to get by. And thinking about going home there is Harry Jackson after he rounded third, took a couple steps, but decided to stay put, and I think that was the right decision, as scooping that one up is Klingenbeck. And so credit a wild pitch to his brother Kyle. And advancing over to third is Harry Jackson. So now anything to the outfield could give the Joes their first lead of the game.
Yeah, that one just a bit outside for Corey to try to block it to his right. He was unable to do so, and now a ball in play will probably score Jackson.
The 3-1 pitch. This one misses outside, so taking his base will be Mitch Donofrio. He reaches for the first time in today's game. And Matt Dietering, who is 2 for 2 today, will come in now.
And the Steam on that bat initially to Donofrio, they were lined up on the grass in the middle of the infield for a play home, but instead the middle infielders go back to normal depth, and a ground ball potentially would probably end things on a double play.
So
Big
now,
spot in the game, though.
Yeah, so now we're going to have a bit of a conference here from the Klingenbeck brothers and Brennan Rowe over there at the pitcher's mound.
Yeah, if I had to guess what they're talking about on the mound right now is what they're going to do if Donofrio is on the move. Are they going to set up some kind of play where maybe Klingenbeck fires quickly to short, who is more towards the middle of the infield rather than towards second base, and try to catch Jackson off guard, or will they actually try to throw down and get Donofrio if he's on the move? We'll have to see.
Donofrio takes a couple steps off first base. First pitch coming into Dietering on its way. Not going there. It's grounded up the first base side. Having trouble with it there is Tyler Wagner, and there's no play. So credit a base hit there to Mitch Donofrio. It's an RBI one as well. He improves to 3 for 3 on the day, and we have our first run of the day. It's from Harry Jackson, and it gives the Joes the lead.
Yeah, Dietering just putting one in play, and Wagner just couldn't, well, he did stop it, but couldn't do anything with it as Dietering beats it out for an infield single. Now let's see if the Joes can extend that lead and add some runs here in the bottom of the sixth.
Runner in scoring position, also runner on first, one out here for Evan Ulrich. First pitch is outside. Klingenbeck's able to keep it in front of him for ball 1. So there's 5 hits in the game here for the Joes. 3 of those have come off the bat of Matt Dietering, who's had quite a day. He's now batting .500 on the year at 6 for 12. That was his 5th RBI. He's been a great addition this year for the Joes. This one's chopped up left side, bounces foul.
Ulrich has 2 hits on the year. Mentioned it earlier in the broadcast, though. In the game Tuesday against the Marlins, he had a couple really hard hit balls, but only 1 single to show for it.
Yeah, he's had a frustrating time at the plate for the Joes. He's been very good on defense, handling most of the catching duties for them this year. In the absence of Sammy Sass, this one's lifted up and over to the right side, foul.
And now Ulrich's going to have to battle with 2 strikes on him. Try to poke one on the right side, a large gap over there between first and second, and extend the Joes' lead, which currently sits at 1. It's probably going to be the last inning for Klingenbeck, who's pitched really well tonight for the Steam.
Yeah, there is some action in the Steam bullpen, and stepping out there is Ulrich right as the pitch was on its way. Time is granted. The pitch was way inside. Maybe would have hit him if he kept standing there, but it won't count, so the count stays at 1-2, and now Ulrich will come back in.
Ulrich called time there at the very last second. Home plate umpire Michael Ingram granting him time.
First and second, the 1-2 pitch. Lifted high in the air into the infield, and this is going to be an infield fly, so it's caught by Tyler Wagner, but Evan Ulrich was retired no matter what. And now, coming in to talk to his pitcher is Rick Antonori. That pitcher in the bullpen for Cincinnati is Carson Weirman, the senior from Alexandria, Kentucky, Center College Colonel. Appeared in 6 games, started 5 at a record of 2-1 for them this year.
Yeah, I think Klingenbeck is probably going to try to finish out this inning.
Yeah, so Antonori's just going to talk to his pitcher, give him some advice here for Victor Valderrama, who's going to come in with 2 outs. Valderrama's reached base twice, but 1 for 2 officially, with a single and a fielder's choice.
Yeah, Valderrama's 2 for 6 on the year. Big spot for him here to maybe try to extend the lead for the Joes. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
First pitch to him is fouled off to the screen. Valderrama's fresh, as you mentioned, because he got to enjoy some time off at the would-have-been showcase that was canceled at South Florida. But now he's back and playing for the Joes once again in the outfield and left field today. He faces an 0-1 count. Pitch is on its way. Inside, he swings and misses at it for strike 2.
And Valderrama in the transfer portal right now. Played his ball at Rutgers this past season in the Big Ten. Only 21 at-bats and 2 hits. Didn't get much playing time, and he'll be playing ball at a new spot next spring.
The 0-2 to him is outside, and it's going to get by Klingenbeck once again. Both runners will advance, so now 2 runners in scoring position. And should Valderrama get a hit, it could potentially extend this lead out to 3. The count to him right now is 2-2. Or 1-2, sorry.
Valderrama, you just got to protect and try to put one in play. Make the Steam work for that 3rd and final out.
The 1-2's on its way. It's an inside pitch, and swinging and missing at it there is Victor Valderrama to end the inning. But the Joes get the all-important first run of the game. They're able to break the ice and draw first blood here in the bottom of the 6th. They lead it 1-0. We head to the 7th when we come back.
At Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home, we don't just care for the recently departed. We serve those who held them most dearly. Our families have known since 1935 that they can count on our honest and respectful staff to provide only the highest level of service. The kind of service that you can't get just anywhere these days. We invite you to explore our site to learn more about Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home at browndawsonflick.com, a proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes.
Carefree Heating and Cooling is an AC service in Hamilton, Ohio you can trust. When you are looking for a quick AC repair in Hamilton, Ohio, turn to the professionals at Carefree Heating and Cooling. With a name for completing the work correctly the first time, you can rely on our quality service to get your AC system working like it should. When you need air conditioning fast, call us at 513-268-5164, or you can also contact us online at carefreeheatingandcoolingco.com.
Back here at Foundation Field in Hamilton, the Joes take the lead in the bottom of the 6th. They push one run across, and that's what our score stands at, 1-0. That was the only run of the game thus far, and guess who's back? It's Sam Klein. Brendan Rowe comes in for the Steam to hit, and first pitch grounded to short. Sending it over to first for the first out is Cole Becker. And one pitch, one out.
You know, the way Klein's pitching, he's had a lot of quick innings. We don't know exactly what his pitch count is at. There's no one warming up in the pen for the Joes, so who knows? He might try to maybe go the distance.
Yeah, Klein's longest. Klein went 5 1/3 coming into this game. First pitch is in there for strike one. So, yeah, he's...
Also worth mentioning that he did not start a game at Ball State this past spring. He came in relief, but making 2 starts for the Joes, and the second one right here tonight is a gem.
So it's an 0-2 to Tyler Wagner. Yeah, we talked to Coach Finnerty. We said last time his pitch cap was around 80, as this one's grounded. Charging at it from short is Becker, and he'll send over to first, but it's not in time, so that's a hit for Tyler Wagner on the infield. As I was saying before, there's a runner now on first. His pitch cap was at 80. They were going to pull him then when they played earlier here against the Jazz.
Yeah, that last play to Becker, it looked like it was going to be a routine ground ball, but couldn't get it out of his mitt. Now the Steam have their second runner on in today's ball game.
First pitch misses outside for ball one. Yeah, we're going to see how long Sam Klein can go. Now some pitchers are going to start to get loose in the Joes bullpen. Next pitch on the way, and it curves inside the strike zone for the first strike.
2 backwards Ks for Colin Flynn. 0 for 8 on the season for the Steam. Has reached base 5 times via the walk.
He fouls this one off to the netting for strike 2 rather. The count is 1-2.
The Steam have actually worked 35 walks this season, which is second in the GOSCL. They worked 13 in their win over the Jazz on Tuesday.
Yeah, they had a great performance from the pitching, the no-hitter, but the offense was working as well, and the 16 runs as this one in there, and Colin Flynn strikes out looking once again, so frustrating day for him. He's 0 for 3 with 3 backwards Ks, and that's 2 away here in the top of the 7th for Harrison Johnson.
And Klein has not given up a walk on the mound today. Steam, a really good team, drawing walks, but Klein is dialed in for the Joes on this Thursday night. No games yesterday. All South Division games were canceled.
The 1-0 count right now. This is a good pitch that catches the outside corner for strike 1.
What's his record?
10 strikeouts for Sam Klein. Great outing for him. We'll see how far he can go. You mentioned Sam. Coach Finnerty said no pitch cap today. You can go as far as he wants to, as far as the coaching staff will allow. Next pitch is in there for strike 2. He's got a chance to finish his 7th complete inning here. Harrison Johnson faces a 1-2 count from the plate. Klein looks over at first and now sets and deals. Swing and a miss. 11th strikeout of the day for Sam Klein. He continues his dominance. He allows a base runner in this inning, but nonetheless cool as he strikes out 2 afterwards to retire the side. So we will stretch here in Hamilton, and the Joes will get a chance to extend their lead when we come back in the bottom of the 7th. This is Hamilton Joes Baseball on YouTube.
Joes fans, Chatterbox Sports is your home for high school sports all across Butler County. For live events, exclusive interviews, podcasts, photos, and more, visit chatterboxsports.com. Also follow them on Twitter and Instagram at CBoxSports.
For over 130 years, Coca-Cola has been guided by a spirit of creativity, innovation, collaboration, and love of community. The next time you come to Foundation Field to watch a Hamilton Joes game, do yourself a favor and get yourself an ice-cold Coke. Coca-Cola, proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Are you switching or looking for a new bank? First Financial Bank is the perfect fit because they put you first. Their 3 goals is to stay flexible to serve your needs, invest in the community financially and personally, and they tailor their services to your needs. First Financial Bank. When it comes to managing your money, they make it easy, fast, and secure.
Come curious and leave inspired. The Fitton Center for Creative Arts isn't just a building, it's an experience. We are a nonprofit community arts organization that has been a part of the Hamilton community for over 20 years. Visit us soon to see what we have to offer. Learn something new in one of our art classes or workshops that are open to students of all ages. Be enthralled by extraordinary musicians, actors, and dancers at one of our live performances. Stroll through our remarkable art galleries or reserve one of our diverse venues for your special event. Become a part of the Fitton Center and redefine the way you experience the arts in Hamilton.
Kyle Klingenbeck is back on the mound for the Cincinnati Steam after giving up a run in the last inning. We're in the bottom of the 7th. The Hamilton Joes leading the Cincinnati Steam by a 1-0 score. Luke Westpoli alongside Sam Newcomb for today's game. The first pitch is outside. A swing and a miss from Michael Decker, who's leading things off for the Joes. The DH is batting in the 7-hole. 2 swinging strikeouts on his night.
Yeah, you put a lot in play the other night. Just still can't get that first hit of the summer. Still trying to knock off that rust with no season over there at Columbia.
Next pitch is on its way. It misses for another ball. It's 2-1.
The guy who will be batting 2 batters from now, John Sanjul, another guy out of Columbia. And another guy still looking for his first hit. So
yeah, both those guys have struggled a little bit, but as you mentioned, Sam, no season for anyone on their team over there in New York City for the Columbia Lions. Ivy League canceled all spring sports this year.
I'm no hitting coach, but it appears like Michael Decker's just trying to kill the ball every time he swings his head way out towards right field, but just got to stay dialed in.
2-2 pitch is down and away for ball 3 and counts full.
Just got to be dialed in, watch the ball, hit the bat, just go back to the basic fundamentals. But if he's able to work a walk here and start things off for the Joes here in the bottom of the 7th, well, they'll definitely love to have some insurance runs on the board as we enter the later innings in this quick game.
Next pitch on the way. He's going to send this one out to left field. Backtracking his marks, making the sliding grab. He will retire Michael Decker. So a nice play there by Marks out there and left. He slides on one knee to make the grab and get the first out, and the struggles continue for Michael Decker. Designated hitting today for the Joes, but hasn't been able to get on the base paths yet, and so after that out, This looks like it's going to be the official ending of the day for Kyle Klingenbeck. So he goes 6 1/3, allowing 1 run on 5 hits. That run is earned. No one on base right now, so that stat line is official.
4 strikeouts as well.
So not a bad outing despite his team trailing. It's just been so tough for his offense on the other side of the half inning. And the guy coming in was the one warming up earlier. That's Carson Weirman at a center college.
And there's movement over there in the Joe's pen, but nowhere where a pitcher is throwing to a catcher as of right now. So might be Klein's 8th inning of work right around the corner.
We'll keep an eye on that. Weirman has only appeared in 1 game this year for the Steam. He pitched 1 1/3 innings. Walked 1, did not allow any runs, did not strike out any.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the mound for the Steam is number 17, Carson Werman.
So he comes into the game, and it's a bit of an interesting situation to come in at. Your team is trailing, your offense is struggling, but the Joes haven't had a whole lot on offense either. They have had a few hits, but only able to push across 1 run. So maybe a little bit of momentum on your side as you come into the game. So he will continue his warm-up. Coming up for the Joes is going to be Cole Becker. The shortstop is 0 for 2 today. Reached on a fielder's choice back in the 2nd, grounded out to short in the 5th. Batting 8th for Hamilton in today's game. So the infielders will slowly walk back out to their respective positions, and looks like we're going to be able to get things going once again. As that's the final warm-up pitch.
Yeah, Carson Werman pitched 22 2/3 innings, gave up 21 hits, 12 earned runs, and had a 4.76 ERA for Century College.
Righty on righty matchup to start things off. Cole Becker. So we mentioned the 8-hitter today for the Joes. Watch out. First pitch he swings at. That bat goes flying out of his hands towards the Joes dugout. It got past that, and now he will get his bat back.
We saw that a couple times the other night from the Marlins squad. I believe it was Nathan Meredith who had a trouble not only holding on to the bat but throwing back to his pitcher in that one.
The righty hitter threw it towards the Joes dugout, but this time some friendly fire as this next pitch comes up and over the head of Cole Becker.
So a wild start to this at-bat. We saw a bat go flying towards the Joes dugout, and then a pitch that gets away towards the head area by Werman.
The 1-1 pitch is swung at and missed on for strike 2.
I was watching Cole Becker during BP. His batting gloves are torn to shreds, but
they were falling off too a little bit, weren't they?
He's still out there using them, the black batting gloves.
Maybe some sort of superstitious value, but he's going to swing and miss at this one and strike out, so he falls to 0 for 3 on the day.
Number 8.
And now the 9-hitter John Sanjul, who's 0 for 2 and has struggled also, is going to look to maybe start a 2-out rally for the Joes.
Yeah, Sanjul, another guy out of Columbia on this Joes squad looking for his first hit. We started a 2-out rally here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
First pitch down and away for a ball. He's got the advantage on the lefty side. Next pitch on the way, and this one is in there for strike. Product of a good frame, I think, from Corey Klingenbeck. He's done a pretty good job behind the plate today for the Steam. Next pitch is on the way. This one's going to miss outside for ball 2.
Zach Breeden is warming up in the Joe's pen. So not sure if he'll be back out in the top of the 8th or Sam Klein.
Next pitch fouled up off the end of the bat to the screen. Zach Breeden out of Miami Hamilton, who pitched just 1/3 of an inning and walked 3 earlier this year for the Joes. This one misses low, and the count's full of 3-2. So the full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. It's in the strike zone, and this one is pushed out to shallow left field. Coming in to get it is Michael Marks. He will make the catch. And that will retire things here in the bottom of the 7th. Scoreboard said 1 out. Guess there was 2. So, 7 innings up, 7 innings gone. The Joes still lead 1-0. We may see a new pitcher in the next half inning. Stay tuned to find out. This is Joe's Baseball on YouTube.
Kettering Health Hamilton at Fort Hamilton Hospital, founded in 1929, is dedicated to providing Butler County with community-focused health care. With skilled specialists and cutting-edge technology, they feature advanced wound care, emergency care with a Level 3 trauma center, heart and vascular care, maternity care, and orthopedics and joint replacement. Visit them at 630 Eaton Avenue in Hamilton or give them a call at 513-867-2000 for all of your healthcare needs.
4-Star Mechanical is your one-stop shop for all things heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration. With over 100 combined years of industry-specific experience, they're equipped with the design and job site knowledge to complete every project from concept to routine maintenance. Call them at 513-737-1008. If you're looking for an industry leader in all things related to windows and doors, look no further than L.E. Schofield Window and Door Co. With over 7 decades of experience in providing window and door repair and replacement services, as well as glass, screens, and other products, you can count on them to get the job done right the first time around. Call them today at 513-863-8932.
Klasner, Marks, Klingbeck due up here for the Cincinnati Steam in inning number 8. As we're back here at Foundation Field, Luke Westpoli, Sam Newcomb alongside. The Joes are leading the Cincinnati Steam by a 1-0 score. First pitch by Sam Klein, who stayed in the game, is outside for ball 1. Next pitch, it's a slider. It's good. It's in there for strike 1. So we'll see if Klein can maybe keep up with his trademark efficiency that he's been with all night, keeping the pitch count low, and if that'll allow him to maybe go the distance for all 9 innings. There is some action in the Joes bullpen, however, that's been the case a couple times tonight, and we haven't seen a pitcher come in. 1-2 is the count to Klasner, and a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt for strike 3. Yet another batter retired.
12 strikeouts for Sam Klein tonight.
So, yeah, he's had a fantastic day, and that day will continue with Michael Marks coming in.
Marks has been retired via the strikeout twice in his 2 at-bats.
As Marks, who was 0 for 3 with a walk in the first meeting between these two teams, takes 2 balls to start the at-bat. The second one clips off the glove of Evan Ulrich and trickles to the backstop.
No more throwing over there in the bullpen, in the Joes bullpen, between a catcher and a pitcher.
Next pitch on the way, and taking that one is Marks. It's in there for strike 1. Yeah, that pitcher just walked out to where all the pitchers are sitting outside the bullpen, and now he's going to go back in. Still not pitching yet, though, as the next one is swung at and missed by Marks.
Yeah, the Steam have just struggled to put a ball in play. 12 strikeouts for the Joes and Sam Klein tonight. And he's a strike away from making it 13.
The 2-2. This one is bounced behind the plate foul. Sam Klein has froze a number of batters today. He's got a pretty good variety. It's 4 backwards Ks, 8 forwards.
Actually, 5 backwards
Or
Ks.
5 backwards Ks, sorry about that.
So, yeah, it's pretty much even. 5 backwards and 7 swinging from the Steam batters tonight.
Here comes the 3-2. It's on the way, and it's just a little bit high, so Sam Klein gives up his first walk of the night. And Michael Marks comes back after being down in the count to get on base.
We might have a pinch runner here. Pinch runner or pinch hitter.
Yeah, so the coaching staff for the Steam are going to come over and talk to home plate umpire Michael Ingram, and it's going to be a pinch runner, like you said, Sam.
Carrington Cross will pinch hit for the Steam.
Cross, the infielder out of Brownsburg, Indiana. UC Bearcat. Did not play this past year.
He's 2 for 2 on swiping bags for the Steam this season, so probably with that move, we might see him on the move. And with 1 down, I wouldn't be surprised for Cross to be on the move towards second here with 1 down in the top of the 8th.
There was a bit of a delay as things got worked out, and Sam Klein and Evan Ulrich had a conversation. But now we will get to continue. It's Corey Klingenbeck in the box for the Steam. First pitch he swings at, and you think he was a little frustrated with that swing as he missed for strike 1.
I would love a ground ball here.
A double play could complete Sam Klein's 8th inning of work. Second pitch is in the dirt for ball 1.
Ballauer now making a run from the dugout to the pen, so might be towards the end of Klein's day. Might be his last inning. We shall see.
1-1 pitch is on the way. Swing and a miss on a big cut there from Klingenbeck. He was trying to put that one over the scoreboard and right into the woods.
The Steam have 3 home runs on the season. 2 of those came against the Joes game 1 on opening night down in Florence.
Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 13 strikeouts. Sam Klein, a dominant performance, and there's 2 away here in the 8th.
Your next batter, number 11, Grant Hotchkiss.
Grant Hotchkiss, the 9-hitter, comes up now for just his 3rd time here in the 8th.
And Carrington Cross still stands at first after coming in to pinch hit or pinch run. Still yet to be on the move.
First pitch was low to Hotchkiss for ball 1. Shuffling over there at first, and now checking on the runner is Klein.
Klein's doing a really good job at, holding there on the mound and not allowing Carrington Cross to get a good read in how many seconds he comes still.
The next pitch was outside for ball 2. Klein's allowed a couple of base runners today, but none have been threatening so far for the Steam. The 2-0 on its way, and this one is in there for strike 1. So from the stretch, Klein deals, runner goes. This one's lifted up into the parking lot. And so the count evens up at 2-2 now. And having to go back over to first is Carrington Cross.
See if Cross will be on the move again. Or can Sam Klein blow one by Hotchkiss for his 14th strikeout to end the 8th? Here we go.
2-2 on the way. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Sam Klein, how do you do? Another strikeout to end the inning. His dominant performance continues. He strikes out 3 in this 8th, and he keeps the Cincinnati steam off the board. It's 1-0. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th when we come back.
Woman-owned and family-operated, M&G Body Shop has a honest and dependable staff that has over 30 years of experience bringing cars back to life. M&G Body Shop can get your car back safely on the road, providing a wide variety of services including bodywork, frame adjustment, painting, total loss evaluation, window and glass repair, collision repair, alignment, insurance claim reports, and paintless dent repair, and more. Visit M&G Body Shop at 12018 Hamilton Avenue in Cincinnati or call them up at 513-851-9056.
Hungry Joe's fans? Visit your neighborhood McDonald's. With 6 locations in Hamilton, there's always one close by. Whether you're in the mood for some nuggets, a Coke, or a classic Big Mac, McDonald's is the spot to satisfy your cravings. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Are your clothes still dirty after going through the wash? Is your fridge failing to keep things cold? Pay Appliance Service offers superior home appliance repair in Hamilton, Ohio, so you can get on with your day-to-day activities. They are a family-owned company offering fast and reliable appliance repairs. Their skilled service technicians work on a wide variety of brands and home appliances, providing quality repairs on everything from dishwashers to microwaves. Go to their location at 780 South Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard or contact them at 513-285-3519.
Pfefferly Tire and Auto is your car's home for all of its needs. Whether you just need a quick oil change, a repair, or you're in the market for new tires, Pfefferly will get it done with professionalism and honesty. And with convenient locations in both Fairfield and Hamilton, there's always a place nearby.
The top of the order for the Joes will come up, and Harry Jackson. They're still holding on to that slim 1-0 lead thanks to a dominant performance from Sam Klein on the mound. And now they'll come up here in the 8th with a chance to hit. Harry Jackson is 1 for 1 with 2 walks today. He's been thrown out stealing twice. He is the only run for the Joes. He came all the way around back in the 6th. First pitch to him bounced in the dirt for ball 1, and now we are awaiting the second. It's on its way from Carson Weirman. This one's up high. 4 ball.
Beautiful sky out in center field.
Yeah, it's blue and almost orange. Some clouds. It's a great night for baseball here. The count is 3-0 to Harry Jackson, who's threatening to reach base for the 4th time. It's a warm night. It's not too hot, though. Decent crowd on hand. 3-0 pitch. In there, just catches the inside corner of the strike zone.
So we've been talking about how Castleman, who's not playing today because he got ejected the other night, but how he's been able to reach base. Jackson has done just that today.
And Jackson took a step over to first base and went to toss his bat, but that one is right down the middle in the strike zone. And now the count's full at 3-2. So looking at 2 pitches go by, and now all of a sudden, Jackson with his back against the wall. Here comes the payoff pitch. He swings at this one and chops it over to third. Sent over to first by Harrison Johnson. He gets the out. So after being ahead 3-0, Harry Jackson finishes his at-bat with a 5-3 ground out. And so that's a tough way for him to go out, especially after he thought he was going to make his way over to first with a walk. But there's one away here for the Joes in the bottom of the 8th. And the pitching duel continues.
And Chase Hopewell now warming up in the Joes bullpen.
The closer for the Joes this year maybe will come in the next inning to try and get the save. The first pitch was outside to the next Joes batter, Braden Broom. He's 0 for 3 today. A strikeout, fly out to center, and a ground out to third for him. Next pitch, inside. We interviewed Braden a couple days ago, and he gave us his thoughts after the wild finish in extra innings. He was the winning run in that game. Next pitch is on the way to him. Misses low for another ball. It's 3-0. So once again, we'll face a 3-0 here. Braden Broom told us like it is. He said he does not like the Ohio Marlins very much, which I think is the thoughts of the whole Joe's dugout. 3-0 pitch. He gets the green light. He's going to send this one foul out to the right side.
He broke his bat.
And he broke his bat, so he'll head over to the dugout and maybe get some jeers from his teammates on the way. So he gets his bat, and he'll slowly head back over to home plate.
I think that's our third or fourth broken bat on the Joe's season.
Yeah, and our stats guy, Kevin, reminding us, the players only get 2 bats. So we'll see how long that lasts for some of these guys.
I know Dalton Miller's broken one. And now Braden Broom.
The 3-1 pitch to him, rather, is in the dirt, and so he works a walk. He'll head over to first base, a base runner for the Joes here in the bottom of the 8th. And now Mitch Donofrio, who got stranded at third after walking back in the 6th, will come up. And the Steam are gathering here, and we may see a new pitcher, as the umpire, I believe, pointed over to the bullpen, and there's a Steam coach walking over to that area. However, we'll have to see. All the Steam players came out of the dugout. They're all gathered. And we will indeed see a new pitcher. And that pitcher is number 34. And that would be Nick Vieira. The freshman from UCF out of Margate, Florida, was ranked 50th in his class in the state of Florida out of high school. Appeared in 11 games for the Knights this year, pitched 13 and 2/3 innings, allowing 13 hits, 2 earned runs, 11 walks, 9 strikeouts. Opponents batting .245 against him. He had an ERA of 1.32.
Yeah, and with Braden Broom on base after that walk, he's stolen once. He swiped the bag once for the Joes this summer. Has not been caught. So you wonder if Tyler Thames is going to be a little bit aggressive and try to get a runner in scoring position to potentially add some insurance runs to the Joes, who lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the 8th. Don't know if Sam Klein will be out for maybe going for a complete game. Hopewell, Durham, Breeden have all warmed up in the past couple innings in the pen. But if we had to guess, the one guy that's going to be coming out of the pen for the 9th is going to be Chase Hopewell, who is the closer for the Joes this summer. And he's pitched phenomenal all season long.
He's in the transfer portal, and he's certainly putting on a good performance for those who may be watching him and maybe giving him an offer to find a new collegiate home next year. He's been really, really good out of the pen for the Joes this season, so he may be coming in. Nick Vieira has pitched in 1 game for the Steam this year. He pitched 4 innings, allowing 6 hits, 5 runs. All 5 were earned. Striking out 6 and walking 2. Only extra base hit he's given up is a double, but he holds an ERA of 11.25 after a tough first outing. So he will come into this game 1 away. Runner on first, that's Braden Broom. Mitch Donofrio's at the plate. First pitch to Mitch, he takes a big cut at that one. He swings and misses for strike 1. Vieira comes set, and now fires. Runner goes. It's a good pitch. Throw down to second, and he is safe. Having to make a jumping catch there for the Steam was Drew Klasner. and he was not able to come down with the ball and get the tag down in time.
Yeah, that's a bang play. A good throw. Definitely gets Broom. Class Center did his best to apply the tag, but base umpire Bradley Fisher calls him safe, and now a runner in scoring position for the Joes.
So for the first time in today's game, we see Corey Klingenbeck with just a slight mistake behind the dish that allows the Joes to advance a runner into scoring position. But a big swing and a miss there means a strikeout for Mitch Donofrio. And so now there's 2 away, and it's going to be Matt Dietering coming up for the Joes. Dietering 3 for 3, 3 singles. He had an RBI his last time up. It's the only RBI in today's game. Batting from the left side. He comes in. This is a crucial moment here. Vieira fires. Good breaking ball in there for strike 1. So a deep single could score 1 run here. Braden Broom's got speed. We've seen that.
Dietering's 3 for 3.
See if he can keep that up. Next pitch catches the outside part of the strike zone. So now Dietering behind 0-2.
Dietering batting an even 500 on the year. 6 for 12 after his 3-hit day thus far. Joes would love to add some insurance heading into that 9th inning with a 1-run lead.
0-2 pitch to Dietering. He check swings and misses, and that is strike 3. So the steam pitching, whether it was Carson Weirman or Nick Vieira, gives their hitters a chance. They're only down 1 going into the top of the 9th. Last 3 chances coming up for the steam when we return. Stay tuned. This is Hamilton Joes Baseball on YouTube.
Planet Fitness strives to create a workout environment where everyone feels accepted and respected. That's why at Planet Fitness Hamilton, Ohio, we take care to make sure our club is clean and welcoming, our staff is friendly, and our certified trainers are ready to help. Whether you're a first-time gym user or a fitness veteran, you'll always have a home in our judgment-free zone.
Queen City Hospice is your local, independently owned and operated center that is dedicated to providing patient-centered care and support to residents of the greater Cincinnati area in whatever place they call home. We understand that our staff is the most important aspect of our organization, and that is why we hire only the most qualified and compassionate individuals in the industry. This is why our care is second to none.
Get ready, Joes fans. Raising Cane's is coming to Hamilton. Opening June 29th at 1479 Main Street, you can enjoy the world-famous flavor of Raising Cane's chicken fingers. Can't wait? Head down to Fairfield, where there's a Cane's located at 5120 Dixie Highway that can satisfy all your cravings right now. Raising Cane's is a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Hungry Joes fans, stop by Richard's Pizza before, during, or after the Hamilton Joes game. Order a pizza that was voted #1 best pizza in Butler County, or order one of their famous Italian steak sandwiches at Richard's Pizza, located on 417 Main Street. You can order online or stop by Richard's Pizza for your next delicious meal.
The Robinson Fence Company of Hamilton has been serving the community for over 27 years. Receiving an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, they have been Hamilton's top choice for gating and fencing needs. Give them a visit at 1635 Howell Avenue in Hamilton, or give them a call at 513-867-0080.
We head into the 9th. The Hamilton Joes cling to the slimmest lead possible over the Cincinnati Steam. It's 1-0. Kyle Durham is going to come into the game for Hamilton. Sam Klein finishes with a really astounding stat line. 8 innings pitched, allowing 2 hits, walking only 1, striking out 14, and slamming the door on the Steam hitters through 8. But now Kyle Durham, who's appeared in 2 games for the Joes, is going to look to try and shut it down. First pitch there to Drew Baker, the leadoff hitter. He check swings on it for strike 1.
Durham has appeared in 2 games, has pitched 4 innings.
Next one in there for strike 1.
Yep, he's given up 2 hits, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts, and most importantly, has not given up a run for the Joes.
The 0-2. On its way, swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, but now a chance at a drop third strike. Ulrich's going to get it over in time, though, after it bounced off of his chest. So a bit of a scare to allow a base runner there for the Joes, but they're going to get him over at first. And so now, down to their final 2 outs are the Steam.
And Brennan Rowe is a scary batter. He has a home run on the season, leads the league with 9 RBIs, 1 for 3 on the day. He can tie this one in an instant.
This one is ripped over to the left side, and it falls foul.
No one wanted to make a play over there.
Yeah, over in the bullpen, the guys are getting out of the way, and a great throw, janitor style, by whoever that Joe was that went about 5 feet before falling to the ground. Next pitch on the way misses outside. So the count's 1-1. And all jokes aside, this is a critical moment in the game.
Yep.
Brennan Rowe, he's 1 for 3, looking strikeout in the first and a single in the fourth. Next pitch misses outside and down, ball 2.
You don't want to walk him. Don't want to let that tying run get on.
Next pitch on the way, and that's a good one. In there. Check swing, strike 2. From the windup, the 2-2. Grounded up the left side. So the count stays at 2-2. On deck for the Steam is Tyler Wagner, who singled his last time up. That's his only hit. He's 1 for 3 in today's game. Big pitch coming up. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout in a row from Kyle Durham, and down to their final out are the Cincinnati Steam. Tyler Wagner with the game on his bat. So he will step into the lefty box. Kyle Durham looking to pick up the save here for the Joes. They lead 1-0. First pitch. Fouled off, and believe they may have hit Ulrich in the cage. Skitters off to the left side of the Joes dugout for strike 1. Kyle Durham collects a baseball from the umpire, now heads back over to the mound. Looking to strike out the side here in the 9th. Steam working on 2 outs here. Tyler Wagner, the first baseman. Faces the 0-1. Breaking ball catches the outside corner for strike 2. So here we go.
That's an impossible pitch to hit. Starts maybe a foot outside and slides in through the back door for strike.
0-2. Just in the dirt for ball 1.
I just saw some lightning.
Yeah, I saw a flash out in center field.
Not
Hopefully
sure if that's heat lightning or...
the 1-2's on its way. Just dives low for ball 2. So Wagner's hanging around here. Faces a 2-2 count with 2 away. Here comes the pitch. Grounded foul up the right side. Nice at bat. Durham. Swing and a miss.
How about that? Striking out the side to slam the door shut. And the Joes move to 4-1.
The Joes extend their winning streak to 4. After dropping it to the Steam on opening night, they get their revenge. 17 strikeouts in a dominant performance for the Joes pitching today. They take this one over the Cincinnati Steam 1-0. Wow, what a game.
Yeah, the Joes, they only needed 1. That's all it took, because Sam Klein was dominant, then Kyle Durham came in and shut the door for the Joes and got the save and the win. And now the Joes are standing not alone at the top, unless the Bison are losing, and we will check on that soon. But 4-1 on the season. They get revenge after losing to the Steam on opening night, and it was just a dominant performance from the pitching staff.
Yeah, so the Joes advanced to 4-1 on the season. As of right now, they are atop the South Division in the GLSCL. The Ohio Bison, who if they defeat the Ohio Marlins today, will tie with them. They are currently up on the Marlins 1-0 in the top of the 5th over in Newark. For the Cincinnati Steam, they fall to 3-2 on the year.
This game lasted just a little bit over 2 hours.
Yeah, this was a really, really fast game. We were checking on the time throughout, and it kept its pace all the way through. So, the homestand ends for the Joes just for right now. They will head to Richmond tomorrow in Indiana to play the Jazz. Then they will go to Grady's Field in Xenia to play the Scouts 2 days from now. And then on Sunday, a 7-game homestand, or an 8-game homestand actually because of a postponement, will start in a battle against the Ohio Marlins.
We're going to go get Sam Klein.
Yeah, so we will get Sam Klein. We'll have some post-game action when we come back. Stay with us. A recap, an interview, and more. Stay tuned.
At Smoothie King Fairfield, we believe in helping each guest meet their health and fitness goals. That's why our ingredients are chosen carefully, and every one of our blends is crafted purposefully so you can rule the day. We can find the perfect blend for you with whole non-GMO fruits, organic veggies, and no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. We're ready to serve you a healthy meal on the go with contactless pickup and delivery options. Visit us at 8744 Michael Lane in Fairfield, Ohio, or give us a call at 513-829-0824. Smoothie King, smoothies with a purpose.
Story Point Fairfield isn't just a place to reside. It's a place for residents to truly shine every day. Offering a diverse range of senior living services, our community is designed to suit all resident lifestyles, from highly independent seniors to those who may require day-to-day assistance. Every resident becomes a member of our community. We strive to make sure each moment of each day is something to remember. Whether you need one surface for multiple sports or a sports-specific field build, the Motts Group is here to help. Their experience ranges from professional sports clubs to educational institutions to community complexes, fueling teams with consistent, safe, and reliable fields. Contact them at 513-548-3622 to get your new turf field. Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is safe and ready for you. Have an injury of some sort? Stop by Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, located on 3035 Hamilton Mason Road. The physicians and specialists at the Tri-Health Orthopedic and Sports Institute provide a full range of orthopedic care to ensure you don't miss out on a single moment on or off the field.
Joe's fans, in need of insurance, United Heartland Insurance Agency has your back. A consolidation of a number of family-owned independent insurance agencies dating back to 1872, for years they have been protecting the assets of their clients by offering comprehensive and competitive business, personal, and life insurance products. Visit their Hamilton office at 185 North Brookwood Avenue in Hamilton, or give them a call at 513-896-5555.
The Greater Miami Valley YMCA. When communities get better, the world gets better. Discover how we positively impact the nation and how you can help us, one neighborhood at a time. The Greater Miami Valley Y, your local stop for building a healthy spirit for mind and body for all.
The Casual Pint is a community and neighborhood craft beer spot located in Hamilton that provides a vast selection of the best craft beers the region has to offer. They also offer a great selection of food options, from appetizers to entrees, so if you just need a snack while you socialize or want to enjoy lunch or dinner, they have something that will hit the spot. Go online and order at hamilton.thecasualpint.com, or go to their location located on 130 Riverfront Plaza. That is 130 Riverfront Plaza in Hamilton, Ohio. Proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Back here at Foundation Field, Sam Newcomb, Luke Westpoley, and we're joined by player of the game, Sam Klein. Sam, you had everything working. You had 8 innings under your belt, 2 hits, 14 strikeouts. How'd it feel out there?
Felt pretty good. It's been a while since I've been stretched out that far, and it's nice to see that I can handle it. Stuff was working. I was getting outs. That's most important. And, yeah.
Yeah, this game lasted just a bit over 2 hours. Over at Ball State, you came in relief. You didn't have a start under your belt, so this was your second start. How did it feel to kind of get back in that rhythm of starting again? Like you mentioned, you haven't started in a long time.
I like it a whole lot better than coming in relief, being able to just warm up and go right into it instead of sitting around not knowing what you're going to be doing. It's good to get this experience because my goal is to start next year at Ball State. So
I'm sure Ball State's going to look at your numbers and have you in the starting pitching rotation next year. Sam Klein, 8 innings, 2 hits, 14 strikeouts, and only 1 walk. He had a dominant performance in the final score of tonight's game. Joe's 1, Steam 0. For Luke Westpoley, I'm Sam Newcomb. We thank Sam Klein for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow night as the Joes will take on the Richmond Jazz over in Richmond, Indiana. Luke Westpoley, Sam Newcomb here will have all the action